I know we haven't had a fingerboard setup video in a while. I know a few people have been asking for a fingerboard video, so today is the day. If you guys are watching this video, this graphic will probably be like 2 days old at that point. I don't know. But anyways, it's a pretty dope graphic. It's got a little gnome. He's got his little laser beam gun, you know, it's pretty nice. Anyways, let's get this thing set up because we have a few other fun things we're gonna put on this thing today. Thing I do want to mention, we actually have Kreeper Trucks too. So if you know what these things are from back in the day, it's pretty awesome to see them in like fingerboard form. But anyways, let's open this thing up. I got my little container of like stuff that we're gonna be needing. It's a gripper in here. Ooh, it's a little stuck to the box. All good. I'm pretty sure this is the black cat grip tape right here. I really like this black cat grip. Good stuff. Whoa, one of the new stickers. This is like a new graphic that's coming out as well, or that just came out with these boards too. I didn't even know about that. Okay, so what do we got with this one too? We got some stickies up in here. Sick, sick, sick. We'll tag them up in the park. But this is what we're really here for right here. Oh yeah. So this one is the Goolord Shape, and I believe this is the high mold. This is the higher die mold. Usually I ride the mid mold right here. The Goolord is my favorite in general. I like the big square nose. I like the little like rivet cuts right here, you know, good shape and whatnot. But you can kind of see the difference between the mid mold and the high mold. The kick on this is a lot higher. With the higher kick, I noticed it's just a lot easier for some tricks. It really pops and scoops up. So I kind of been liking it. So I have this one we're going to be testing out. I'm really hyped on this one. It's a 34 millimeter. I don't know if I mentioned that. And we do have these 34 millimeter Kreeper Trucks. And these things are so awesome. I'm going to have to get a close up and really show you guys these things. And they actually are like pretty heavy weight too, which is like awesome. I'm excited to set these up. I haven't rode other trucks in a while. These dynamics on here are from like 2000 and like 18 or 17 or something. And I need to get a new pivot cup anyways because my front truck always pops out, like it's always falling out of there. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be taking these Piro wheels off of this board, and I might even take these monorails since they're green. It'll probably look pretty cool on this board. And I just like the rails for like the tricks I do, and I also just like how it actually saves the graphics. So that's kind of what we're going to be working with right now. Let's take these wheels and stuff off really quick because I'm going to be using them. I don't want to lose all these screws, but I'm going to take the trucks out. I'm going to take this out. Since we're gonna have to do this anyways. I've been really wanting to like I need to get new pivot cups, and honestly, I forgot the axle on these slips. So like when I talk about axle slip, like do you see when I push it to one side, it goes to the other? Oh, I just heard something crack. Uh-oh. I hope I didn't just break these. Barely get my wheel off. Like I'm trying to turn this and it keeps just what's it called? Keeps spinning. The axle keeps spinning. Oh, you know what I need to do? There we go. Maybe this. We'll do this. Oh, there we go. I figured it out. I was going to get there eventually, guys. I was going to get there. No, oh, man. The screw... Okay, guys, this is just like... We're not having a good time right now. There we go. Wow. Okay, you know what? I'm going to make sure, like, yeah, I'm going to put these away so I don't make this mistake again. So for me, I do my kick flips on this side, obviously. So I'm going to make sure the grip's over here. And I'm going to leave that side again, kind of half cut. I don't know. I've been like really into this, like, you know, I don't even know what you would call this, but I'm just into this little grip technique, I guess. I don't know. I was just like kind of exposing that top graphic. It's kind of nice. Like, let that thing breathe, baby. I haven't gripped a board in a while, guys, so cut me some slack. But yeah, I know, I really like this grip tape. I really like this shape. I'm pretty sure the first Goo shape I ever got was this Goolord shape, and I just fell in love with it. The other one that I also got was the Hacksaw. And what was the other one? Like the IG or something? Was like another board shape I really like, because it just also had a really big nose. It's a little razor blade, do a little psh, psh, psh right now. Yeah, I don't know. This is... I honestly like gripping fingerboards. Hate gripping real skateboards. Like, this is so much more fun and chill. I literally have an air bubble in my grip tape. Is that even possible? Okay, never mind, guys. I don't like doing this anymore. I need a new razor blade. This razor blade has cut, like, skateboards, too, so it's a little dull. It's not the sharpest. So I would have gone the popsicle, but you know, I had to stay true with this with the Goolord shape, as always, dogs. Okay, that thing's chilling. Okay, we're looking good, guys. That's the other kind of nice thing about only gripping, you know, that much of it. You don't have to grip the whole board. Just, is there really an air bubble still? I'm gonna poke it with the tack. I like to use the tic tac thingy, whatever I'm saying, to poke holes right here. Kind of chill, makes it just easier when you're putting screws in. I'm sure if you're a fingerboarder, I'm sure you guys know this, but if you're new to fingerboarding, this was a really good hack for me because I just hated putting the screws in. I felt like I could never get it through the grip tape enough. And if you want, you can honestly puncture it through the top again. I seriously can't get over how there's still a tiny air bubble. Like, how is this even possible? Got our screwdriver. I always like to start with like one of these top screws right here. Kind of makes it easy for me. Oh, these trucks on this board are gonna look so... This setup is about to be so wild. I love it. I'm stoked. Okay, so we're gonna do a little twister-rooney. Twister-rooney. I didn't tighten it too much. I just wanted to get it on the board, you know? We could do a little tighter though. Yeah, that's better. That's better. And I feel like that these screws that it comes with are like, they're nice. They're long actually. They look longer than my old dynamics that I have. Okay, that one went in good. So far these are all going in really easy. So that's also like my other thing, because with those really, sometimes like with the cheaper trucks, they just don't screw in very nice. Where these, I mean, these aren't really cheap trucks really. I mean, I guess they're less expensive than Dynamics, I guess, or less expensive than like BRTs. So, you know, but even like the Hex trucks, I really like those for how, like for the price of the Hex truck is great. Like I use those on like a few of my boards actually. And then I just recently upgraded to these bad boys. I just think they look cool. I used to have glow in the dark ones of these when I was like a kid, so kind of brings me back. But it looks so cool on this board. Yo, I'm so hyped. What the heck? So fresh looking. Look how sick these things look, yo. Oh man, I'm so hyped on this. Wow. I haven't set up a new fingerboard in a long time, so like this is super sick so far. All right, so then now we're just gonna throw on some pyros. I'm not actually sure what pyros these are. I think they're just like the regular ones. Why does it look like there's something weird on here? No, there's not. Okay, let's put this first wheel on. Is the right way? I think so. Yeah. I was kind of worried too, because I know sometimes wheels don't fit perfectly on all trucks, but these are looking perfect with my pyros. It's like perfect, yo. I might need to roll this on some tape, you know. If you guys don't know that, you guys, there's a little hack. You roll out some, you know, like even painter's tape or whatever, scotch tape or whatever. Just roll your wheels on it, cleans it off, so easy. Such a good, nice little hack if you don't know. Now you know. All right, we got... I don't know, and also I guess I'm going to talk about these little Piro wheels. Like I've honestly just... These are like the first like real wheels I bought in probably ever. So I don't know, I really like them. They sound good, they feel good. But I'm curious to try more fingerboard wheels, so comment and let me know what wheels you guys like. A lot of people have told me I should try some GooLtds out next. Like even Casey was kind of recommending that as well. What was some other wheels? I want to try some Daytonas as well. I heard they're like plastic, but when I felt them on one of the other homies' boards, it felt like urethane. It was kind of crazy, so I'd be willing to try those out as well. I know there's some wheels that are like made out of skateboard wheels, which is really sick too. Okay. Anyways, with all that blabbering, sorry guys, but oh, it looks so sick. Oh, dude, so sick, dude. Oh, it's so freshy. I just like how the Kreeper kind of looks sick with the little bites on the blades and stuff like that. It's sick. Anyways, I'm really hyped on this thing. All right, my other thing was actually, do we put the green rails on this board though? Because it's green, it's kind of sick, right? It makes sense, right? I think I'm gonna retire this board anyway. It's my old pro model. I guess it's not really that old. It's my most current pro model. It was the Grim Reefer board. I think it's gonna be reissued kind of soon, but I'm not exactly sure when. But I'm gonna take these mono rails off. I think I'm gonna definitely keep these and put them on, if not that board, another board. But I think I'm just gonna completely retire this setup though. And when I do rails too, I only do the top and bottom screw. I don't really, I keep it pretty simple. Easy money, you know what I mean? I'm just worried about moving this thing. Okay, chill. I also can't wait to see how nice the graphic is gonna look right now. And also I feel like with the 2 screws as well, it's kind of like nice. You're not like putting too many holes in your board. And I mean, it is just a fingerboard. I mean, these really shouldn't be going to, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like your real skateboard, you know? All right. Oh, that one's like hanging on by a thread. Oh, guys, we lost. Oh, I see it. I see it. We're in the clear. I have it. Oh my goodness, I hate that. All right. But anyways, that thing looks sick, huh? It actually saved it pretty nicely. We're gonna put these green mono rails on. There's a few reasons why I put the rails kind of tucked in. One is when I do like little board slide to like hurricane or feeble or anything, when it's further in, you can push down right here and you get a little better leverage doing that. When you do it out here, it's just kind of like low key, like old school 80s style, like grab your board kind of vibe, which is chill. But you know, technically if you're doing, like, if we're being like, you know, skateboard terms, like right now, if you're skating a curb or something, or like, you know, ledge, you don't really want to scratch the surface right here. You want to really just slide on the rails really. But with that being said, I'm just going to rock mine in a little bit more, you know? So like, I'm just going to kind of line it up with like the end of the graphic right here where that tattoo is right there. So I'm going to do it like right here, let's say. And it's funny, I can never get these like on super straight. I'm always so bad at this kind of stuff. So I'm going to take a little tack again and just like make a little hole right here. Like I'm putting a lot of pressure right there. Like I definitely like puncture the board for sure. It definitely helps get the screw in. Oh no, I'm dropping it. These screws are so tiny. That's the only thing. I wish there was like, I don't know, something better to use. All right, let's try to get this guy in. Let's see, is it gonna go? Is it gonna go? I think we're getting it. Oh, it's going, guys. Sick. Okay, we got that first one in pretty chill. Stoked on that. Kind of lines this one up pretty good right now. Just want to kind of keep it a little straighter. And also, like, when you have like the plastic ones, it's a little bit easier to kind of bend them and move them around a little bit. With these wooden ones, it's kind of nice actually, because it just keeps them super straight. But all right, putting a lot of pressure there again, trying to screw this thing in. It's usually not this hard. There we go. I think it finally went. All right, let's get this next one on. Yeah, putting rails in is never really that easy, if I'm being honest. I don't want to strip that thing, so you know what, we're just gonna leave it. All right, so our board's all done right now. So we got the GooLtd 4mm Goolord. It's got the high concave kick, the higher die mold, if you will. Got some Piro wheels. Got the Kreeper Trucks on here. Got the mono rails. I guess we should give it like a little test, yeah? Oh, that wasn't the best kickflip, but this high concave, man. It's not bad though. Woo! Okay. It's not bad. So I do want to test these trucks out a little bit and see how they kind of grind, how they wear. You know, because like I know they have the grooves. I don't think like on crooks or anything, you don't really, you don't really feel it at all. It's definitely really chill, I feel. With the rails, you can kind of see here, when I board slide, I can kind of tilt it into the hurricanes in that kind of way easier with that little leverage right there. Felt chill. Oh! But yeah, overall, that's the new setup. Really digging this thing. It's a lot of fun. I swear, the high concave is low-key a lot of fun. I think it works really well on this because the tail is so short on this thing. When you do just have like the steeper kick in it, it's not anything like too crazy. Where I feel like if you have a super long tail with the high kick, that's when it can get kind of crazy. I had the popsicle, like I was saying, in the 36 high kick, and that one was honestly like a ton of tail. But if like you're learning how to fingerboard, I think that's actually really good to use because it makes it so much easier to get your ollies up like that. So if you are new to fingerboarding, maybe consider that. Otherwise, then, I mean, hey, go check out Goose Boards. There's tons of different graphics, tons of different shapes. You can literally go crazy. So that's what I'm going to leave you with right now. Peace.